Well, hello, I am Guillaume, and in this video, I will teach you how you can gain more muscle in the most efficient way that even a 5-year-old could understand it. Maybe not, but I think you get my point. I just want to keep it as simple as possible because, to be honest, you don't really need a lot of knowledge. You don't need a lot of tactics or strategies to build a lot of muscle. Now, why should you even listen to me? Well, I've been training for about 9 years and it was purely bodyweight exercises. I've done some gym stuff and sometimes I do gym exercises. With pure bodyweight, you can build a lot of muscle. And I've been doing this for about 9 years. And I've become a full-time online coach that actually is helping entrepreneurs get in shape and improve their mindset because they've been focusing way too much on the business and now their body is just, it doesn't match their ambitions. So the reason that you actually want to build muscle is probably because you want to look good, you want to have a better frame, but the deeper reason might be because you want more confidence. Present yourself in the way you want to be presented. Resonate dedication and feel more strong. And overall just have more testosterone so you feel good in your body. There are multiple factors that we have to hold in account when it comes to building muscle, such as your training, your recovery, as well as your nutrition. In this video, I will just keep it as simple as possible, and I just hope that it won't be complicated. Because I'm a firm believer that if you keep it simple, you have less stress, and therefore you have more room for progress. If you stay through the end of the video, I will give you some, and stay through the end. Now, within your training, we want to suffer during our workouts, but we have to make sure that we suffer in the right direction so our energy doesn't go to waste. Before entering our workout, we want to have a plan. We need a program so you can follow it and you don't really have to waste a lot of time. So my clients and I only train for about 4 hours max in a week, and that's all we need. But I won't leave you hanging here. I will exactly show you how we do it. The program that you follow must always be in progressive overload, and it means that we have to challenge our muscles to new weight, higher repetitions, so it has to adapt. It needs to lift the weight or do the repetitions that is never done before. So when we push our body into strength training, it has no other option than to adapt. And also then, grow stronger. So the thing will be that our muscle fiber will start to tear down, like literally. The muscle fiber will be damaged. And this will make it grow stronger so you can lift heavier weights or do more repetitions. So a good range to stay in within your rep range is basically 8 to 12. And we always want to start with the most hardest exercise. When we push above 12 repetitions, it means that we are in high volume and we should either increase the weight or do a harder exercise so we get back into the 8 to 12 rep range. When we push lower than 8 repetitions, that's also good, but we don't want to be there in a long run, because that is more strength-based and your muscles won't be able to do such low repetitions. So you have to decrease in weight or choose an easier exercise so you get back into the 8 to 12 rep range. And you might be wondering like how many sets you have to do. Well, basically just keep it to 3. 3 to 4, that's good. If you really like a certain exercise, then go ahead and do 4 sets. But staying in that 8 to 12 rep range is basically where you have to fail. And that means that your body fails. Your mind needs to say like, okay, push, 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 until your form starts to break off and it's just becoming a mess, right? That's when you truly fail. So don't just give up within the 8 to 12 rep range. So if you have a certain program that you can follow, right, that is within progressive overload, you should split those programs up. So therefore your training split. If you're a beginner, you want to focus on doing full body workouts with a rest day in between, I would highly advise you to just keep it simple when you are progressing, and then just choose a pull, push, leg split, and then another pull or push. And cardio, you can use that whenever you feel like it, on your rest days, or design a day that you really want to do the cardio. But your main priority should be strength training, as it will give you a shit ton of muscle. And that muscle mass will actively start burning fat for us. So don't use cardio for burning fat. The more muscle you have, the more calories you're going to burn. Because let's say that you then build a lot of muscle, right? And then you do cardio with 3 times the amount of muscle that you have on your frame than like 6 months prior. you're gonna burn way more calories during that cardio workout. So always prioritize muscle building first. And don't worry, you're not gonna look like a bodybuilder. I can assure you that. Your nutrition, just keep it simple. You have to stay away from diets or meal plans. I don't believe in it. You just want to eat your favorite foods, but just make sure that you track them in an app. We live in modern times. I think right now they have an AI tracker that you can just take a picture and automatically tracks every macro and calorie. But you can just simply use MyFitnessPal. You don't need to weigh everything. You just want to know the type of food and then as well the serving size. And then eventually you'll see how balanced your food is and how many calories you're actually eating. So let's say that you are skinny. You want to eat more than you're burning, so you'll need a calorie surplus. Let's say that you're fat. Then you want to eat less than you're burning, so you need a calorie deficit. Now, to exactly know how much calories you should be eating, you need an online calorie calculator. And that will basically determine your calorie maintenance. You can just find that on Google. Just type in online calorie calculator, and then it's gonna show you how much calories you should be eating to maintain your weight. So that's gonna be your maintenance calories. Then if you're fat, do a deficit, you're gonna eat less. Let's say about 400 to 500 calories under your maintenance. If you want to build muscle, you need to eat 400 to 500 above your maintenance if you're skinny. If you're fat, still optimize for building muscle, meaning that within your workouts, progressive overload and prioritize building muscle over cardio. All right. The most important part is to stay consistent with your deficit or your surplus to see a significant result. The recovery, that is quite simple. God damn it. The recovery, that is quite simple, to be honest. You cannot train when your muscles feel sore. But what should you do on those days? Well, you can do active recovery, meaning a light cardio session, some mobility and flexibility exercises, and that will benefit you. That will make the recovery process way quicker. It will go better. And let's say that you don't feel sore, then you can train and go ahead, just do another workout, whatever you feel like it. But if you truly respect the progressive overload within your workouts, you're gonna feel sore, and that is good. That means that your muscles are recovering, and then you want to eat a good amount of protein and respect that your nutrition has to be balanced. But like I said, just eat your favorite foods, track everything, and see how balanced it is. And eventually over time, you'll see what foods are actually not good and what foods you can actually eat. And like that, you don't need a diet or a meal plan. So yeah, if you want to see some client results of what I've been doing so far, you can check that out on my Instagram. I did say that I wanted to give you guys something, so go ahead and DM me muscle on Instagram, and I will send you a full document of this whole video that we've just been doing, so you can print that off and just keep it for you, and you can read it through again, and there are nice graphs on it as well to explain it even better. But yeah, if you want to skip the line, you can even schedule a free strategy call with me if you're looking to get coached. Now, if you're an entrepreneur and you're running a business and you feel as if your body is working against you rather than with you, I totally get that. I've been there myself. You can go ahead and just book a strategy call in the description down below. From there, yeah, you're gonna have a good chat and see if you're fit for the program. All right, I hope this video was valuable and that right now you know how to build muscle in the most simple way. If you have any questions, just drop them in the description, in the comments, and you can even hit me up on Instagram if you have any other questions. All right, I hope this was valuable and that you learned something. I'll see you on the next video.